Right, in this video I'm going to show you how to replace and repair the sort of manual flow, the manual on-off knob that's on this inline valve. This valve is the 57100. This process also applies to the 57101. This one is the 3/4 inch and the 57101 is the 1 inch. And we'll be just dealing with this part here today. We sell 3 parts that are involved in this. They're sold separately because usually you don't need to replace all 3, you probably just need to replace 1. You're going to have the actual flow control knob. There's an O-ring that goes onto this adapter here. So you've got the adapter, the O-ring for the adapter, and the flow control sort of lever knob thing. So here we have one of these, and you can see how that works. You've got the solenoid that sits on top of this, and by actuating this on, you can then manually run the valve instead of automatically. And you know, that just gives you some flexibility if for some reason you wanted to run it manually. Not going to be used probably a ton, but it is a feature that a lot of people like to have. So how you replace this is pretty simple. First thing you need to do is shut off your water flow to this valve, which will probably be something like shutting off your main line to your sprinklers. If you don't do that when you take off the solenoid, it's going to just shoot water all over the place, drenching the area, flooding the area, and so it can be a big mess. So make sure that's shut off. When you do first take off the solenoid, you're going to hear a little bit of pressure being released. There might be a flow of a little bit of water, but it's not going to be a significant amount. So just remove the solenoid, and you've got the lever. So if you were just replacing the lever, that just comes off and you would put the new one on. Here is the adapter, and the way that you get that off is you need to sort of use this lever to as a wrench in many ways, and then you would take that off. And there you can see the O-ring. So let's say this was leaking, but this adapter actually was working fine. You could just get a new O-ring. It fits right on there. There's a groove right at the top that it sits in. You'll see that seated. And then you could just replace that like so. Get the control knob to sort of wrench that down. Probably want to leave that in a specific spot, and then just return the solenoid to its same place. Then you can turn on the water, give it a test, on and off, make sure it works, and you're all set. So that's how you do that for these two types of valves, both the 3/4 and the 1 inch. If you have any questions about this, let us know in the comments, and we'd be happy to help you.